Hi everyone, let's see about Cloud PubSub. PubSub means messaging service designed for exchanging data among application and services when an event occurs. Event occurs means, for example, if you are booking tickets in an online website, so if you book the ticket successfully, that is the event happens. So once the ticket booked successfully, it will update the payment details and it will update the seats. That is the information exchanged that between the two services from booked details to update the payment. Okay, now we can see what is the publish subscribe model, that is PubSub model. So PubSub has topic, publisher, subscriber and subscription. Okay, so topic means a topic is which messages are sent by the publisher. I will take this book ticket as an example. So consider this book ticket as a topic. Okay, next this publisher, if someone books the ticket, it will send automatically a message to this topic. Someone has booked the ticket like that. So next comes the picture is subscriber. Subscriber means the next services, that is payment and the update sheet. So these both will subscribe to this book ticket topics. Whenever someone booked the ticket successfully, these two will get automatically notified, like someone has booked the ticket, so we have to update the payment and update the seat. So the message passed between this can be a simple string or JSON object or any other data format. Okay, next is the subscription. The subscription means the communication between these two and these two. So this is happened via messaging service. Previously it is happened via, like, just we will call the function itself. Once the ticket is booked, we will call the process payment and updates it. So you may ask, like, why should we use Cloud PubSub? Instead we have function call itself. For example, if you take a high level application, just consider an e-commerce application, it handles different parts like orders, payment and inventory management. These components will be dependent on each other. So it can be very hard to scale, maintain and update. So by using this PubSub, we can easily maintain, scale and update. For example, if the application gets calls continuously, so it may get load to the application gets struggles. So by using PubSub, it will handle the load smoothly. So I'll show the demo, then it will be very helpful for you to understand. So next we can see the architecture. Yes, this is an architecture I have created for understanding Cloud PubSub very easily. So here I will make an order and it will send it to the order topics, and the payment and inventory will be subscribed to these orders. And once I have made some orders, it will directly send the message to the payment.js, and payment.js will update the cloud storage, and I will make at the same time this inventory.js also will get a call from order.js and it will also update the database. So this both will act asynchronously, so without dependent on each other. Yes, let's move on to the demo section now. So first we are going to create PubSub topic and the subscription to that. So for creating the topic, we need to give gcloud PubSub topic, create the topic name. So I'll provide my GitHub repository link, so you can check the comments there. Our topic is created and you can verify that in the console also. Yes, our order topic is shown here. Next, we can create a subscription to this topic. For that, I will give the command like gcloud PubSub subscription, create the subscription name. Next, for which topic we have created, now the topic is orders topic, so we'll give this name. So now the subscription also created. You can verify in the subscription tab in the console. So it will take a seconds to reflect here. So here it is reflected. So next we are going to create a Cloud SQL instance. For that you need to navigate to Cloud SQL. Here you need to click create instance. Here you need to choose MySQL. Here I will choose enterprise. Next the edition is development. So here you need to provide the instance ID. For that I will give PubSub. It can be any name. Then the password to enter into the database. then create instance. So it will take hardly 4 to 5 minutes to create. So before that, I will explain the code. So how we are going to send the messages from the services. First, the order.js code. So for PubSub, Google Cloud is providing a PubSub package. So first we need to install this package. I'm using Node.js. So next I have created an instance with the PubSub. So next I have taken a variable topic name, and we have to provide the orders topic. That is the PubSub topic which is we have created. The same name should we have to give here. So next here I'm having a simple object like order ID and order amount. So I'm passing it in the function. So when it comes to this function, so first it will take the order and it will convert into JSON string. Next it will convert that into binary format with the buffer. So this binary format will be stored in the data buffer variable. So next what it will do is, it will publish the data buffer which we have converted into binary to the topic. A message ID will be generated. So the message ID will be stored in the message ID variable. So once it is published correctly, you will get the message ID here. So else it will show the error message. So next is, once you have published this topic, the work of the order service is completed. So once the topic is published, so here will be a listener in payment service. So that will listen like any messages is published in the topic. Once the order is placed and published into the topic, it directly share that order details to this message, and this function is invoked. This message handler function is invoked with the message like order ID and the amount. Here it is here, right? The order service, these values will shared as a message. Okay, in previously I mentioned, right, the message will be converted into JSON string and it is converted into binary format. So here from the binary format it will convert to JSON string and it will store in the order variable. So in the console log you will get the order ID and the order amount. So next we need to store the payment detail in the database. So for that, payment function is called with the order ID. So in the store detail, in the store payment function, it will connect to the database and it will insert the value to the database and the connection is closed. So and at last it will share the acknowledgement message. Yeah, I got the message and I have completed my task. So this is what happening here. So I will check the database is successfully, yeah, it is created. So now we can log into our DB. So for that, you have to click open Cloud Shell. So we will get a command to enter into the Cloud Shell. So we need to give the password which we have given for creation of SQL instance. So I'll give my password. Yeah, we have entered into the MySQL. Here we need to create a database. So I'll create the database e-commerce. And I will use the database. And now I will create a table for payment. Yes, our work is done in this side. So next we will create another, we'll go to another tab and we'll clone our repository. It is cloned and there are two directories, order service and payment service. In payment service, we need to change the database configuration. So here I have given the host name as localhost. We cannot directly communicate to the SQL instance just like virtual machine or Kubernetes engine IP address. It has external IP address. This SQL instance has external IP address, but we can't directly communicate there. For that, we need to use SQL proxy. So first, before using that, we need to install SQL proxy for communication. So I'll open another one tab. So here we need to install the SQL proxy. So this SQL proxy will act as a barrier between our Cloud Shell and the SQL instance. So we can easily communicate with that. So it is installed. I'll set the permission. So next what you have to do means, you have to run the script with your instance name. So this is the script. You have to change the instance name. For changing the instance name, you will get it here. So here you will see the connection name in the console. You have to copy this and you have to paste it here. Then you have to run the script. So yes, it is ready for new connection. So it is listening on localhost. So that's why we have used the same localhost IP address in the database configuration file and the port number. So you may get a timeout exception. That's why I'm giving the set the timer to 10,000. So that's all. We are ready to run this application. So first you need to go to the order service. So we have to open another one tab for payment service. In the payment service folder, I have the payment service.js file. So first you need to execute order service node order service.js file. So when you execute node order service.js file, I already mentioned one message ID will be published and the message ID will be shown here. So I'll execute the payment service.js file. Once we executed the node payment.js, so we will get the received message, that is 1200 for the order ID and the order amount. Next it is connected to the database and it is updated the payment details there and the database connection is closed. We will check once more. So again I will try to run this node.service.js, sorry, order service.js. So when you see this here, automatically again it listened to the topic and it got the message again. So you can try once again. So I'll publish the message to the topic once again. We got here again. So for checking this, we can check in the database. So here you can give select start from. Yeah, here you see the order ID and it is the process status. First we have just created the database alone. So sorry, first we have created the database table alone. So now we didn't insert any values here. By using the cloud pops up, we have created an order and the payment service we have got and the payment service has updated the details here. That's all. So if you have any doubts, you can post it in the comment section. Thank you.